Before Islam, there was one name that stood above all in the hearts of the Arabian people, a name that echoes through history yet remained distant, enigmatic. What did this supreme force really mean to the tribes of the desert? Why did they worship intermediaries instead of facing the Creator himself? You may think you know, but the truth is far more complex than most realize. In pre-Islamic Arabia, the people recognized a singular supreme deity, Allah. But here's where it gets interesting. Though they acknowledged Allah as the creator of all, they didn't directly worship him. Instead, they revered a host of other gods, idols and spirits, all of whom served as intermediaries to the divine. Why? What did this mean for their daily lives and beliefs? At the core of pre-Islamic Arabian belief was Allah, recognized as the one who created everything, the stars, the earth, and life itself. But here's the twist. He wasn't the focus of worship. Unlike in other ancient cultures, where the supreme God was closely connected to the people, Allah was seen as distant, beyond human comprehension. The tribes didn't pray directly to him. Instead, they turned to deities who represented aspects of life they could grasp: fertility, rain, and protection. The Arabian tribes turned to intermediaries to bridge the gap between themselves and Allah. These were gods like Hubal, the chief deity of the Kaaba, or the goddesses Al-Lat, Al-Uzza, and Manat. They were not just idols. They were believed to be the conduits through which divine blessings, protection, and answers to prayers flowed. But why did the tribes not address Allah directly? It's a question that will challenge what we know about their faith. The paradox here is striking. Allah was the supreme creator, yet the Arabs saw him as too great to interact with directly. So, they created a system of intermediaries that allowed them to feel closer to the divine. But what did this say about their relationship with the world around them? Did they believe Allah was incapable of caring for them, or was it simply a matter of respecting his distance? The truth, it seems, lies somewhere in between. This way of thinking impacted everything in their society. Their rituals, their art, and their politics all revolved around this idea of a distant supreme deity. The more we look at how they structured their faith, the more we see how deeply intertwined their lives were with the gods they could touch and see, but not necessarily the one they couldn't. So what does this tell us about the ancient Arabs and their understanding of Allah? That he was there, always, but unreachable for most of them. A distant, awe-inspiring force. And yet, in every corner of their culture, there was a longing for connection with the divine. A longing that would eventually be answered with the rise of Islam. Now that you've seen how Allah was viewed in the pre-Islamic world, what do you think it means for the transformation of belief in the Arabian Peninsula? Share your thoughts below, and hit that bell for more stories that challenge everything you thought you knew about ancient history.